The Premier League season is right around the corner. Not even this Premier League. Football is right around the corner.
It never ends.
And that, to be honest, this year
ends.
it never ends. But we have to talk about the summer transfer window, of course. A lot of big names kind of going unnoticed because of the football being played, actually, I think. Let's just get right into it.
Let's go.
First of all, crazy. Onana to Villa around 50 mil. That is an absolute signing and a half.
It's a statement signing.
Unai Emery, that is a profile for Unai Emery. It's like a John McGinn mixed with like a kind of like a what's his name? Douglas Luiz. It fits him perfectly, if I'm being pretty honest. On top of the already bolstered midfield that they have, like fair play. They need the depth, especially going into the Champions League this year. Fair play.
Yeah, statement. They're playing Champions League, quality player. Big teams wanted him.
Not only that, 50 mil going out the window, 50 mil maybe coming in for Diaby, who Emery didn't really use. He might be going to Saudi, 50 mil. That's good business, mate.
But like Douglas is leaving, right?
Douglas is leaving. McKinney's coming in.
I think McKinney.
Yeah.
Weston. I don't know. I haven't heard much about that, but I know Douglas should be leaving. I think Onana is the replacement for Douglas. So now you got a midfield.
Nah, bro. I swear it was a swap, bro.
Swap? What do you mean swap?
McKinney for Douglas, bro.
Really?
I swear it was.
I don't think anything's official though.
Mate, definitely.
I don't think it's official. I've never heard of that. McKinney to Villa.
McKinney to Villa,
I've
bro.
not heard of that, bro.
Oh, it was a fee of 50, I guess. They agreed a fee of 50 with Villa for the player.
For Douglas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no McKinney, mate.
There were talks that McKinney was solidified.
Okay, well, what I was saying is the midfield of Onana, Kamara, McGinn as your probably main three. If you're going to play a three, and then of course Unai likes to play around with his midfield. Sometimes plays a diamond. Tielemans there to control and create as well. Barkley, the new signing as well.
Ross as well.
So he's going to be creatively in the midfield as well. So they've got depth now. They got great set of midfielders. And I think it's going to be, dude, honestly, like rogue shout right here, early shout, very early shout. I think they're going to make it to the Champions League knockouts. I think they'll get through the group stages, bro, because that midfield is way too impressive to go out in the group stages. Obviously, we saw what happened in Newcastle.
Very rogue shout,
we saw what happened in Newcastle, but that was lots of injuries. Injuries aside, if they stay fit, Villa stay fit, they're 100% going to the knockouts.
That's a very rogue shout, 100%, if I'm honest.
100%.
But yeah, fair play to Villa. That's good business so far. The window hasn't even ended, but we can move on to Zirkzee to United for about 36.5 mil. Good player. The signing, I don't really understand it. I don't get it.
I don't really get it either, to be honest.
Unless they're might play him out wide, which I don't think that's the case.
There's no way.
I don't understand it.
There's no way. Yeah,
He's basically another Højlund.
No, he's not.
He's the same profile.
Profile is Højlund.
Yes.
Huh?
They play the same way.
Have you watched Zirkzee?
Yes. I've watched Højlund as well.
Bro, I would compare Zirkzee to more of like a João Felix, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think when I see Zirkzee, I see a slightly more bulky João Felix. He's way more technical than Højlund. He's way better creatively, way better carrying the ball. Højlund for me he's a poacher, he's a finisher, and I don't see Zirkzee like that.
Mate, you just
Zirkzee, what?
Højlund?
Yes. You think
Højlund doesn't play like that?
He doesn't poach. What does he do then? He doesn't create.
He tries to be what Zirkzee is.
No, I've not seen that. I've not seen that. From what I've seen of Højlund, I see him, being a poacher. I see him being a target man. I see him being a finisher. I don't really see him trying to create or carry the ball. That's what I see Zirkzee doing all the time. I see a very much João Felix in him. That's why the signing doesn't really make sense to me, because I don't see Zirkzee coming into the league and bagging 15 plus goals. And we know how bad United's attack was last season. They struggled for goals. Antony had one goal. Rashford, I don't think he scored until like the new year. Garnacho, same. So they were struggling. Højlund struggled at the beginning until he got on a small purple patch. So for me, Zirkzee doesn't solve their goal scoring problems. Great player, and if they can fix their other problems, then they can fit Zirkzee in. But for me, signing doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Wait, what's the price?
Like
it was like 40. I think it was 40.
36.5.
Yeah, the price is good. The price is good for sure.
Price is, yeah, I guess that'd be an okay price. But yeah, it definitely doesn't solve United's issues. But we can talk about big news. Olise obviously is going to Bayern.
What a
Same with
signing.
Palhinha.
Oh my god. Oh, two
Bayern
signings.
Munich is getting. They're like they saw what was happening. They loosened up the purse strings, and they're actually getting ballers.
These are statement signings from Bayern, bro. Statement signings. Sané struggled. Sané has struggled, bro. Sané has struggled since his injury. He struggled at Bayern. And I think Olise is going to just take that right wing spot with no problem. He's absolutely exploded in the last 6 months. In the second half of the season at Palace, he was doing insane. I think he was injured for, I think, the first half of the season. And then his goal, I think he still hit like 10 goals in the league or something.
Something like that.
Madness. And then currently in the Olympics, he's cooking as well. He just looks like he's just...
Olympics hasn't started yet, but those are friendlies.
Whatever they're playing, bro. He looks like he's cooking. I think this is a perfect time for the move.
Now Bayern has what now? Olise, Gnabry, Coman, Sané, Musiala.
Kane.
One or two of them are leaving for sure.
I think, yeah. I mean, for me...
I think Coman might be leaving.
I wouldn't... If I was Bayern, I would not sell Coman. I would sell Gnabry for sure, and I would sell Sané if they have to sell
I don't think they're selling Sané.
Yeah, I don't think they would sell Sané, but Gnabry for me has to go out the door now. But yeah, what a signing. And then
Palhinha.
I mean, that's
great signing.
Crucial as well. They wanted him, of course, back in January. Fell through. They're getting him now. Goretzka, you're out the lineup, buddy. They needed They needed a solid.
They definitely needed an upgrade from Goretzka. He's been injury prone like crazy, and it honestly has costed him his career. If I'm being honest, he was a world beater before all of these injuries. We saw he was like the superhuman, he was like Captain America type, but injuries got the best of him. And Palhinha, great. I think it was a decent price. I don't remember what the price was, but fair play to Bayern. I think that's definitely who they needed. The profiles that they're getting is definitely what they needed. It's going to be interesting what company's going to do with them.
Yeah.
But we can talk about rumored players, not very much confirmed. Calafiori to Arsenal.
Okay.
Thoughts on that?
It's just, it's typical.
Is this bias? Is this recency bias? Tournament bias? Is he really the truth?
I don't think it's necessarily recency bias. I do think there's a player there. I think, I didn't really watch too much of Bologna last season, even though I should have. But I heard he was great. I thought he was good in the Euros. And I just think that this is just another case of Arteta kind of trying to replicate Pep. It's that simple. Pep hit the jackpot with Gvardiol, and I think Arteta is trying to get his version.
Buying a center back and playing him left back.
Yeah, and Calafiori,
that's called terror ball. I hope you know that.
I mean, Gvardiol is definitely not a terroristic player. He's a joy to watch. Calafiori, I mean, I see he's good on the ball. We'll see what happens. I've with Arsenal's player personnel, bro, it looks like they can play like 6 center backs on the pitch at once. It's just that's terroristic for sure.
Who did he get it from? Anyway, we can continue talking about Arsenal. Their former star boy ESR might be leaving. There are rumors that he might be going to Fulham.
Madness.
Might be a good move for him.
I think it's a good move for him
because he's not getting into the starting 11 anytime soon.
I don't know. Arteta seemed to have lost trust in him last season. He gained a lot of weight. The injuries, got the best of him. But he's also still young. And
he is young.
And he got a lot bigger. And I think he's like 6, at least 6'2" now or 6, something like that.
What do you mean he started growing?
I think so, bro. Because the recent pictures of him that I saw like last couple months of the season, dude, he's massive, bro. He's massive.
Hell?
And
so random.
But yeah, I mean, I think he needs a move. He needs confidence. He needs minutes.
No, yeah,
I don't think he's going to get that at Arsenal next season unless things change between him and Arteta. So yeah, I'd say
he could go on loan, to be fair.
He did get the number 10, bro. He got the number 10. Yeah, I'd say a loan would be best for him.
Best for him, maybe. Yeah. I think that's probably what he wants. I don't know if Arsenal want that, though. I think they just want to get him off the books.
Maybe.
But we can move on to your boy. There's rumors that Ederson might be leaving to Saudi. Man City want in the region of 50 M's. I think if they get that, they should take it.
I don't
think that'd be a good deal. That's good business.
I think so. If we can get 50 million for Ederson, I would say it's sure, because he wants to leave. He already agreed personal terms. So if he wants to leave and we can get that price, I think go ahead and do it. It would be it would hurt for me for sure. I think Ederson, he's just
how old is he?
I think he's 31.
He's 31.
Yeah, I think
already
he's 31. I would like to keep Ederson as long as he can play because he's just one of the. He's only 30, so Yeah, I mean, he's definitely not done, but I can see why he wants to go to Saudi. I can see why any player would want to go to Saudi. So,
For sure.
But it would hurt. It would hurt for sure. He's just a revelation. Changed the game. Changed the Premier League.
I don't know about all that.
He did.
I don't know about
it's
all
100%, bro.
that.
We've never seen a keeper as comfortable as him on the ball. We've never seen a keeper be able to create like him. It's madness, bro. He's absolute revelation. Hope he doesn't go, but it might happen.
Yeah, I mean, fair play. But we can talk about the most rumored transfer signing thus far, confirmed now, Morata to AC Milan, the region of 15 M's. I think that's good business. Just because we don't have a striker anymore. He fits that Olivier Giroud profile. I think Paulo Fonseca wants that type of profile. I know, of course, Milan fans wanted Zirkzee. He's the better player. He's a younger player. He's got more potential, of course. But apparently our coach just didn't want that type of player profile. That's why we went for Morata. And it also seems like we might get Füllkrug. So instead of having one player, we get the price of two. That's very cheap mentality, if I'm being honest here. But
why would that be a discount? They're not even on. They're not on the same team or anything.
What? No, well, we're getting a discount from the players, discounted fee.
Okay. Because Morata's cheap, mad cheap.
Yes, exactly.
What would be the Füllkrug price?
I don't know, free?
Okay. Free?
Probably. That guy is a geezer. But nonetheless, Morata is confirmed.
Yeah, it makes sense, bro. Because I think that he can be that target man.
You just won the Euros.
Yeah.
Had a good little Euro tournament.
Captain as well.
He had a very good season at Atleti. I think he scored 15 plus in the season. With Simeone ball, so that's 40 goals, if we're being honest.
Stop. He's familiar with Serie A already. And I just think that Morata is a really selfless player. So if you have Morata on the pitch, because for me, Giroud kind of has a bit of that ego to me. He has a bit of that kind of goal scoring hunger. It could be a good thing, but also a bad thing. I think Giroud could sometimes come off as a bit selfish in front of goal. Whereas Morata, I feel like he's complete opposite, very selfless. I think that he could really help maybe unlock Leao for another good season. So we'll have to see, bro.
Yeah, but the only thing is he's 31. This is literally Giroud 5 years younger.
It's Giroud. It's the Giroud replacement. Simple as.
Milan fans, I'm agreeing with you. I don't know how I feel about it, but
it's your level in it.
Don't do that.
The AC Milan
We're not doing
level
that. We're not doing that.
2024.
We're not doing that. Let Zlatan cook, bro, because he's in charge of operations right now. I've got faith in Zlatan, but as of right now, those are kind of the bigger transfer news.
Still early.
Of course, I'll probably is going to be a lot to come.
100%.
Definitely
100%.
come
This is just
August.
the beginning. We'll make some more of these in the future.
Of course.
So get in the comments. Let us know who you want your club to sign in this window. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.